So I hope you guys have seen my previous video on Fusion Accounting Hub, end to end. Okay. So today's video is not about any Oracle demo. I just want to talk through something which is recently being spoken about a whole lot. It's called Oracle Modern Best Practice, also known as OMBP. So you will keep hearing this, and now all the companies which are doing implementations, they are actually going to start using this slowly. It's basically, a framework which Oracle has given us, and it is nothing new as such. It's that it's going to be packaged together. So if you go to oracle.com applications modern best practice, you do not have to log in also. If you scroll down, you will see this. Explore the collection of Oracle modern best practice process. Okay. You will see best practices for ERP, HCM, supply chain, and all that. Okay. So let's try to download the ERP version. Okay. You can see that it's got about 42 pages in this. And I'm not going to read through all of that. I will let you do that. I just wanted to show you that something like this has now come out and you should definitely know about this. Okay. So after the safe harbor and everything, right? You will see Oracle modern best practice for ERP and EPM. So most of the companies who are already doing implementation, they might have some documentation like this, but Oracle has now given you the official documentation which you can leverage. Okay. So it talks about the business processes, finance, procurement, project management, and risk management, because this is ERP. We selected ERP right over here. If you go to supply chain, you'll see the other ones. Let's scroll down and see what's there in supply chain. So in supply chain, you have sales to integrated business plan, demand management, you know, another module, supply registration, and things like that. Okay, so but going back to financials, you see that they have given us now the list of the business processes which we need to discuss with the customers, right? So they say finance is asset acquisition to retirement, budget to approval, expense report to reimbursement. You can read all this, supply to invoice, customer statement. Okay, so they've given you the list so that when we discuss with the customers, when we show them during the the requirement gathering process or a fit gap process, you talk through all of them. Okay, and then they're broken down for individually, right? So for modern best practices for finance, if I'm only looking at the asset piece, you have this. You know that you need to talk about how to acquire the assets. So you need to talk about how to recognize and register the assets, how to depreciate the assets. So they have given you the business process flow which needs to be discussed, and all this is also going to be added on with a lot of business process documents which is Oracle is going to give us right away. So that way, every company doing this, we can walk towards the same direction. Not otherwise, everybody will have their own templates and everything. I think Oracle is trying to merge everything together. They make things uniform. So that's why they called it modern best practice. We already had a lot of best practices, but now they're talking about modern best practices. Okay. So if you scroll down, let's see, this is asset acquisitions, this is budget approval. Okay, this is expense report to reimbursement, supplier invoice to payment. This is customer invoice. Let's talk a little more on the customer side. Customer invoice to receipt. Okay, so you can see create and manage transactions, automatically generate customer invoices, credit memos, debit memos, the sales fulfillment transactions, review the status using the dashboards. So it's all based on what we already know, but it's just that they've laid out. So next time when you go and discuss with the customer, instead of creating a fresh PPT, right, you can always use this document. You can take screenshots from this, use it in your PowerPoint presentation, and walk them through the process because that's what they want to know at the end. Because implementation is going to be different for different companies, but at the end of the day the business process kind of remains the same, right? So that's why. So I wanted to show you this. I'm actually going through some other modern best practice concepts, and as I learn more, I'm going to tell you that. But this one is basically the first one, and in fact, if you sign up through your company, they actually give you some links, some test environments where you can try this out. All these are going to happen down the line. So the first piece of information which I wanted to share is this document. So I can put the link, or you can also go to Oracle directly and look for this document. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's just that it is consolidated in one place. And I hope that helps you understand the processes. Okay. If anybody wants to kickstart also to understand, if I'm going to talk about projects module, what should I do? What are the things I need to talk about? This is revenue. Do you see ASC 606 and everything, right? So from a very high level business process standpoint, they have given you. And Oracle, just for your info, Oracle is also having some Oracle Metalink notes where they give you the Visio files for all this. But for that, you need access to the Oracle Metalink or support, basically. Okay, so you can get those individual Visio documents which you can leverage when you are talking to the customers. This is at a much higher level, and they have just tried to put this in one place. Okay, so just wanted to share this quick piece of information with you, team. Thank you very much for your time, and talk to you soon. Bye.